showing that the flow of illicit substances remains alarmingly persistent. Ang mga dating adik nagbalik loob sa pagiging adik. Yung mga dating takot, ang lalakas na ng loob. Ang mga pusher, di na nagpo-push back. Ang mga user, himbis gamutin, binigyan ng alibay. Durog na ang Pilipinas. Marami na naman durugistang Pilipino. Marami na naman nakawan dahil naghahanap ng pantustos sa bisyo nila. Laganap na ulit ang krimen dahil laganap na ulit ang droga. High, happy days are here again. Ang pinaghirapan linisin ni Presidente Duterte, linamon at linaklak na ng mga buwaya. Buwayang walang kabusugan. Matapos ni Presidente Duterte dalhin sa hustisya ang mga kriminal, matapos niyang dalhin sa rehab ang mga adik na gustong magbago. Ayun, siya naman pala ang dadalhin sa The Hague. Fortunately, the country has had help in the war against drugs, namely the 2011 Letter of Agreement or LOA on narcotics control and law enforcement between the U.S. and the Philippines. Under this agreement, the U.S. committed funding and expertise to programs designed to enhance law enforcement, strengthen the rule of law, advance drug demand reduction, promote community resilience. In truth, from early 2011, we have been benefiting from the LOA, as we have already received over $27,620,000 US in equipment, training, and donations, including 250 million pesos for the establishment of an educational and technical building in the Philippine Coast Guard Fleet Training Center in Balagtas, Batangas, Bulacan, 342 million in training programs for the Coast Guard